Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I have to preface this whole video here that I do this under duress. All right, the team told me you have got to talk about Bitcoin. So this is kind of an outreach video. So I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. Now, I have a problem with Bitcoin. I've always had a problem with Bitcoin. I'll continue to have a problem with Bitcoin. What do you do with it? Aside from rebel nations paying their debts back and forth using Bitcoin as the means of exchange, what do you do with it? Bitcoin can be put to work. It can. But it's not something that I would just go out of my way for. That's what I'm saying about Bitcoin, because it's not specifically a use case crypto. Now, it's the underlying factor of the entire crypto market. I'm not going to argue that. Everything rolls as Bitcoin rolls. There's institutional money pouring in there. There are legacy pundits that are just stepping all over themselves now, talking about Bitcoin, and as it becomes more popular and it starts to get more visibility, it starts to compound. But the price certainly hasn't reflected it, considering the volatility of Bitcoin. That's kind of the problem I have with it. The other problem is that it drags the entire market down with it when it goes. Now, the pundits are fun. I love these guys. They're great for visibility. People who have never heard of cryptocurrency have no idea what the hell cryptocurrency is, how it works, how blockchain functions, what the immutable ledger means. They've heard of Bitcoin. They've heard of Ethereum. They haven't heard of Rowan. They haven't heard of AMP. They haven't heard of BAT. They haven't heard of Litecoin. They haven't heard of any of these things, but they've heard of Bitcoin. So from a pure advertising standpoint, everybody knows about this one. And if they are going to make a crypto investment, odds are good that their first crypto investment will be either Bitcoin or Ethereum. And they're going to run crypto the way most people run crypto. They're going to buy it, they're going to hold it, and they're going to wonder why they lost their money. They're not putting it to work. It is not working for them. And if your crypto is not working for you, you're going to have a problem. Now, I have to look at this pragmatically. That's the problem. See, for me, when I'm talking about Bitcoin, I'm talking about this from a pure objective standpoint. But I have to remove that objectivity and fall back to straight pragmatism when I'm talking about Bitcoin. Because regardless of my personal feelings about this, about Bitcoin, about me purchasing Bitcoin, the entire world knows about it. The entire world will pile in. Every time Matt Damon does a video, people are going to run to FTX and they're going to buy Bitcoin. So that is shoring up the value of it, because it is legacy money that's pouring into the token. I have to accept this, and I do. I absolutely accept it. It's just still not one that I want to shovel a whole lot of money into, because I can't make it work for me until now. All over the entire DeFi, all over the central exchanges, there are ways to put Bitcoin to work for you. 3%, 4%, and you're going to feel good about it, because they're going to fall back onto platitudes. Well, a bank's only going to give you 0.5% for your savings. You can earn 4% on Bitcoin. 4%. Think about that. It's not enough for me. It just isn't, because I'm just a silly, greedy person. And if I can earn more on something, I would prefer to earn more on it. So it brings me back over to SIFT as I continue to do. And the same people who are buying Bitcoin have never heard of SIFT. They have no idea that this exists. So again, we're considering this an outreach video, because I can show you how to put that to work a lot better than the 4% that you're going to get on, let's call them the blue chip central exchanges and yeah. So what you can get for it on SIFT chain is actually going to be 121%. You're going to earn 121% APR using Wrap Bitcoin. Now, the difference between Bitcoin and Wrap Bitcoin is where it exists, period. Where it exists. Wrap Bitcoin is available on numerous exchanges, including SIFT chain. That's the one that we're talking about specifically here. But its value is pegged to native Bitcoin. So as Bitcoin goes up and down in value, your Wrap Bitcoin goes up and down in value. It's about purchasing power, and these things it's the same token. It is the same token. So if you are insisting on holding Bitcoin and you can earn 121% on it while you're holding it, why aren't you? I would ask these same pundits who are just all over this. It's going to $100,000. Just wait. Why would you not hold it and earn a big, big APR while you're holding it? In that case, yes, you have my full attention. And again, this is from a pragmatic standpoint, that if I'm earning on it and that the APRs are more than making up for the volatility of the token, in this case, I would consider it a decent investment. Now, it's going to be a stable investment. It's not going to moon. All right, everybody, these guys are out of their minds. Bitcoin's going to be $1 million. Give me any kind of context to prove that this thing is going to be $1 million, because I don't see it. It might, if 35, 50 years in the future, maybe, but I won't be here for that, so I don't care. I have to also look at the now, and that's the pragmatist in me. So if anybody happened to watch it this far and are still a big, firm believer in Bitcoin and not sure how to put it to work, you could put it to work right here. So as you're looking at my screen, you see Rowan paired with wrapped Bitcoin. Now, Rowan's a great token. Big fan. I loved it at 7 cents. You know what? I love it at 17 cents. I think it's excellent. But what you're going to do is you first are going to need something to trade. Now, you can import your wrapped Bitcoin if you choose to do it. You come over here to balances. You're going to go to wrapped Bitcoin, WBTC, and you see that little import button? You're going to import it. So whatever wallet you happen to have it on, in this case, mine would most likely be MetaMask. I don't have any on there, but if you did, it's going to show up right there. See that wrapped Bitcoin? You're going to hit the max. You're going to pay the balance. You're going to eat the Ethereum fee, and your wrapped Bitcoin is no longer on your MetaMask. It's now wrapped over here on SwiftChain with its value still pegged directly to native Bitcoin. Once you actually have that, then you're going to swap it. So you're going to need to move some of this into Rowan. Let's just show you how difficult this is. We're going to move, how about that, 4 Rowan, and we're going to get that much wrapped Bitcoin. We're going to move our slippage to 0.5. We're going to hit swap. We're going to confirm that transaction. So we're going to grab up about 40 cents worth of wrapped Bitcoin, because I don't want to just tell you how to do it. I want to show you how to do it, and there we are. Transaction submitted, and we're good to go. So once you have it swapped, you're going to come right over here to, you see I have all of 14 cents because I make videos. We're going to add the liquidity, and in this case, tell you what, we're going to put in 4 Rowan worth, and it's going to line up to that much wrapped Bitcoin. We're going to add the liquidity. We're going to confirm the transaction. It's going to give us a little pop-up here. We're going to pay 4 cents. So I'm paying 4 cents to put $1 worth of wrapped Bitcoin up here. And as soon as the transaction is confirmed, you're going to see my little balance right there go from 14 cents up to something else, $1.24. So just like that, we are paired with Rowan, and we are earning 121.84% on Bitcoin. Bitcoin. We can call it wrapped Bitcoin all we want, but it's Bitcoin. Its value is pegged to Bitcoin. And as your Bitcoin goes up, your balance goes up. As Rowan goes up, your balance goes up. It's kind of neat how it works. Now, when Bitcoin takes a dump and takes everything with it, your balance is going to go down big. But because everybody knows that Bitcoin will always recover, seems to be a sensible investment that you're earning 121% on. I know I keep repeating that number, but I think it's an important number, 121%. Show me anywhere else on any central exchange, on any DeFi, where you're going to earn 121% APR. And that is not the APY, because these things are auto-compounding. So as they continue to go up, your Bitcoin continues to go up with it, meaning the amount of tokens that you're receiving as rewards. You need to put some consideration into it. If you are blindly holding Bitcoin, man, what are you holding it for? Why would you not take advantage of putting the money to work for you? For the life of me, I can't understand it, but there are so many people that still blindly hold Bitcoin with no rhyme or reason, just simply believing that it's going to go up because everybody knows. And as soon as you hear that everybody knows, you just heard propaganda. be smart with your money. If you are a devout Bitcoin person, this is smarter. It just is. The math works out in my favor, and it will every single time that we talk about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my very first Bitcoin video. I'm sure this thing's going to go over. This one will go over well. But nobody's putting out the information, man. That's all it is that nobody's putting out the information, and I like to do it. So until next time, everybody, please stay safe and please be smart with your Bitcoin. If you, we'll see you guys. Cheers.